Hey everybody, Joe Baker here, 401k guy with the latest 401k website tip and trick. So now that we're branded with the Newport Retirement Services, which is still associated with TD Ameritrade, they're just using Newport instead of their own brand. But they were the ones doing it anyway in the background. But I just wanted to go over the dashboard real quick. Last time we talked about my forecast. So you can go back to YouTube and click on that video if you want to see that. So let's just go into the other four boxes that I see here. So if you look at balance, this basically just shows you how much you have in the account, and your vested balance is going to be the same because there's no vesting schedules in this plan right now. So when you click the breakout arrows, it basically shows you what you're invested in. And so you can tell here there's 3 investments, and you can look at that real quick. If you hit see more, you can go down to a little bit more of a breakout, like by source or by investment. But either way, you can tell what type of contribution you made either to a Roth or a traditional as well. Let's go back to dashboard. So that takes care of balance. Performance is an important one. Obviously, you want to see how well your account's doing. So when you click the breakout, you can go ahead and I would just go to see more immediately. And what I like to look at is this PRR bar chart because it makes it really simple. It's not kind of complicated as the other charts, but it automatically gives you, since you started contributing to the plan, the year-to-date return and then the 1-year return. So I always like to look at year-to-date and then also since you started. And these are annualized returns. So if you're in it 2 years, you've done 15.5% per year. Okay, so that's how you can see that. And you can also break it down to see how your returns are per each fund. But I'll go into that in more detail when we go over performance reporting in another session. So let's go back to dashboard, and then transactions is exactly what it says. It's just going to tell you what's been going on in your account as far as money going in, out, and any type of fees or anything like that. So here we're showing that there's money coming in, no other transactions during this period. Of course, you can go to see transaction history, and then you can break it down and see exactly when it was, how much, and gives you an overall summary. And you can filter out, you can see how much over a certain time period. You can customize to see all your different transactions. So that's real simple and pretty straightforward. And I like to look at that in case I have questions on if I change my contribution rate, if it actually has been changed. And so that's a good way to make sure that it has changed for you. All right, let's go back to dashboard. And then finally on statements, again, just like what it says, you're going to see your statements that are available. And here they're defaulted to quarterly. And you can always create another statement from quarter, year to date, or a custom amount, custom date range. And these are good because, again, a lot of times banks need them, mortgage companies need these statements to see your assets, and also for tax purposes as well. So this is a great location for you to pull these up and just generate them and print them out, or you can email them directly to whoever needs them. And so that's really it. It's real quick for the dashboard, but it gives you a lot of info right there. And then, again, like I said, we'll go through the performance reporting in more detail in a later session. But if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or email me. Otherwise, we'll talk to you next time. Take care.